heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, now I'll find you in my dreams. My heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, now I'll find you in my dreams. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. It's the calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best start bracing. Did you think you could keep us out? Shut the gates, forget us now. Tides are changing. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. Can you hear the sound? We're the revolution. tree. Do you feel us watching? Hunger in our eyes, victories on our minds. It's our time to rise. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town.
Welcome to our latest live stream, guys, and today we are going to race with many exotic cars, including some normal cars like this Hyundai Veloster N. It's not a famous sports car or anything, but it has a decent performance, and I've upgraded it to really good specs. You can already see that it is S1 900 points car. So let's begin our stream. We have many challenges as well, which we will see. If we have some time, we'll complete those challenges as well. I'm more keen towards performing well in the championships rather than focusing on single races. So let's see if we are able to take part in many championships as well. If you guys have any specific car in your mind, like which you want me to drive in this game, just let me know in the chat.
You have arrived at your destination.
And if you are able to hear some noise in the background, I'm sorry, there is some kind of celebration going on near my area, which, like, after closing all the windows, still I'm able to get the noise, and it's very annoying, so I apologize for that in advance. Let's take the RS5 coupe in this particular race. So in the seasonal championship yesterday, we took that Mitsubishi Eclipse car, and we did an automatic upgrade, like the auto upgrade option to the like top end A class stats, but I think I should do a custom upgrade on that car before we try to attempt that same championship again, because that will make sure that the car is at peak performance, because sometimes it happens that the upgrade that is provided as part of an auto upgrade, it doesn't like work properly, or like it doesn't do the efficient upgrading. So I think it might have upgraded it to the 800 or 700 mark, but I think we can improve on it. Like it might have increased, let's say, the handling, but the acceleration and that part might be like the same as what is there in the stock car. So I think at that place we might have a challenge, and I think we need to focus more on that part, because I was getting issues related to acceleration only in that car, and all like the other cars were going right past us, and the second priority will be the handling. So let's focus on these two aspects and try to upgrade that car today, and then we will take on the challenge again. Now the next race is a dirt racing event, and we'll take the Hoonigan Focus, and that will also like make sure that we are completing today's daily challenge. So apart from that, like these things, I am also considering to race in some event lab events as well in this stream. So if you have any particular event in your mind that you want me to participate in, or if you have something on top of your mind, so just let me know in the chat. Also, please make sure that you guys are subscribed so that you don't miss out on new videos or live streams or shorts that we publish. And also please comment in the chat if you want to see any specific car or any specific race. So let's do this dirt racing event, which will ensure we complete our daily challenge. So you can see we have completed Rally of the King challenge, which was today's daily challenge. Now we have few options in front of us. We can go for the events that we tried yesterday. So this was a dirt circuit, which unfortunately after we completed it, it became like there was some kind of a glitch, due to which it was not proceeding to the finish screen. So this was the issue that we encountered for this particular event we are able to complete this one, and then I think this bone shaker one, let me see the eligible cars. Yeah, this is the one that we tried yesterday. If you see this, the limit is B700 Hoonigan Bel Air only. So this we'll try for sure today, and I'll try to win it. And then we have this event, the buggy bounce event, which is basically A800. The restriction is A800, and we have two cars. So this Nomad from Ariel, I think let's upgrade it to the 800 spec and we'll try it for this particular championship. So let's start with this event lap, and in middle we will try to do some more simple racing events, and if possible we'll also try 1 or 2 rounds of eliminator today. But let's see, it's all upon the it's all based on the time that we have on the stream. So if we are able to cover it in, let's say, 2 hours or so, I think we'll be able to complete most of the events. So let's start this event lab event again, and hopefully this time it should not get stuck on the finishing screen. So this is a it's not that big of an event because it's just small 1 lap event, circuit event. We can definitely upgrade this car, because this car has really good rally dynamics, and in the upcoming DLC of the game we will need a lot of cars which have really good character in rally, so it will give us a good competitive edge when we do multiplayer races in the new DLC. So I'll just note down few cars which I will be able to use in the rally adventure DLC. Thank God it's not a 3 lap or a 2 lap race. It took me around 4 minutes to complete this single lap with this stupid car, which keeps on just losing control every time. See, there is some issue, I think, with this lab event, you know. Again, my PC got stuck. So this is what happened, I think, yesterday as well. We need to report it to Forza for sure. Let me restart my game again because it's crashing at the same place. Till that time, you guys can just relax and stay in the stream.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we.
So now, since we had to restart the game, we'll return back to the home. So it will be a good opportunity to upgrade those 2 cars as well. And for this particular event, let's assume that we have lost the points. Okay, so there is no point of trying it again because it will again get stuck. I'll try to report this to the Forza team in some way. Let me see how I can report this kind of a bug. But in the meanwhile, let's see both the cars. So starting with
Welcome back, X.
Aerial Nomad. Where is the Nomad? I can't see that car here. Okay, maybe it's a rental car or something that we'll get. Okay, let's try to see if we can get it for cheap. So Aerial, this is the Nomad. Okay, 93,000 credit, it's fine. So we can get this car. And we need to upgrade it, I think, to the I think 700, A class 700 or 800. Let me double check. So that we will definitely check. And then the second car is the Mitsubishi Eclipse something 6, I remember. This was the one, 6 GSR. This one we already upgraded for the event to 699, fully spec'd B class car, but for some reason we used auto upgrade and it's not performing well. So let's see what we can change. Starting with the intake, this is installed. This also I own. It reduces handling but increases. Okay, you can already see the acceleration is 4.8, the launch is 2.5. that is the main issue. Okay, now we need to make sure that we are actually we need to make sure that we are not actually surpassing B class, and we should not go to the A class, because that is what the restriction is. Now if you select this, we'll go to A class. So what I can do is I can install the base components there first, and then we can try to upgrade it. I think that way we will be able to better upgrade it. I think I'm clicking again and again the already installed components. So what kind of upgrades was done? Okay, mainly platform and handling. I can see the other things I already own, because I also upgraded this car to a much higher spec, so maybe that is the reason I see a lot of owned things here. So it's installed, the base is installed. Okay, so this takes it to directly to A class territory. But if you see, the current speed is 5.6, acceleration is 5.5, launch is 3.7. I want it to increase more, and with this rally swap I'm able to do it. But the car is reaching to A class, that we can decrease in some way. So let's select that, and this one is not relevant. Now in aero and appearance we can make some adjustments to reduce it somehow. Okay, so this is taking it directly to the B class again, and you can see the launch is 7.3, acceleration 6.3, so only 0.1 loss over there, and the rest all of them are just okay. So but this is also making sure that we have good off-road capabilities and better braking. So I will choose this, because this takes us back to the B class, and this is what we want. So let's install this setup. It's increasing the horsepower, it's reducing the weight. I don't know what auto upgrade did as part of this. It just ruined the car for that particular championship. Okay, so this is one thing. I'll just double check if we want the same kind of changes or not, like if we have done the same changes, like correct changes or not. So let's go to the first event again, which is this bone shaker one. This requires, okay, Hoonigan Bel Air. I think I upgraded the wrong car, right? Oh, no, this is the one for the rally. This is Hoonigan Bel Air, which we have to check out. Okay, it was in retrospect. Yes, I remember now. If you see the car restrictions here, I think we should be able to see our car. No, nowhere we cannot, like we cannot see our car. But still, if you see, the limit is B700, so I think our car will fit into this. Then when you go to this one, we have to choose Hoonigan Bel Air. That we will revisit later on. And the third one is this buggy one, which requires it to be upgraded till A class. So let's go back, and we can upgrade our buggy that we just purchased to the top of A class, and then I think we should be able to perform really good in both weekly events. So upgrades and tuning, I will not choose auto upgrade. Let's see what we can do. First is I will go directly to the conversion section. Let's see what an engine swap will do. Okay, this is not helping us. Okay, this is really good. All-wheel drive and turbo is not doing it many favors. It's just increasing the launch, and here it's, but we just have 0.1 difference in handling, so definitely we can go for this one. And then I don't think we should go for anything for aero. We can see if some engine components can be upgraded. Okay, this is good. Reducing the handling too much now, and okay, so now we need to focus more on the handling part, and then we can come back to the engine, because the handling has reduced dramatically for this car. Okay, 770, 8.2, 9.2, 4.2. It's just reducing some off-road capabilities, which is fine. And let's see now how much more we can stretch it. This we can do for sure. Okay, nothing is improving handling in any way, so I think we should take one more chance with this one. And okay, this directly upgrades it to 793, and then this takes it to, okay, let's take this upgrade. And I don't think we will be able to, okay, this is the max that we can go, but it's not making that much difference. This one we have already applied. S1, okay, just 1 point, and no, okay, 796 looks good enough, and we can install this setup. Now Hoonigan Bel Air, I am not more interested to set it up right now. Let's try to first do the seasonal championship, this one, which was basically dedicated to these buggies, because this is the first time we will attempt it, and then we will again try the in retrospect seasonal championship. So first let's try this buggy bounce seasonal championship. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully this car should perform really well. Now we have 3 events. Okay, I think all of them seems to be circuit events, but let's see. Let's hope we are able to win this championship this time, because then we have a chance to win the Toyota FJ40 car, which is okay, but mostly will gain important points and we'll get to compete with these cars which are like very high spec. Okay, this is very difficult to handle. I'll need to take care of my speed, because the handling is not that great of this car, and you can already see that we are still reaching the limits of this car. I don't know what things these guys have upgraded their cars, but we still have a lot of ground to cover. We have only completed 35% of the race, so we have a good chance to win this event. Hopefully, we will be able to catch them. I think we don't have a great car and the tune is not working properly. So what I will do, instead of doing it manually by myself, I will try to see what kind of tune will suit our car much better, because I don't think this car will be able to perform that great in these events. So let's do one thing. Let's go back home and I'll go into upgrades and tuning and click on fine tuning setups. Now here you can already see that with the current setup we had good speed, power, torque, weight. Okay, weight is much more. So here if we see, our handling is getting improved, speed is getting decreased, and off-road is getting improved. Okay, so all of these are 800 spec cars, like spec tunes, but if you see, out of them this looks to be really good, because we are just losing out on 5 kilometers per hour of top speed, but we are able to gain a good off-road capability here. So let's apply this and let's try the same event again. We are losing a lot of money in these seasonal events, but hopefully if we are able to complete it, it will be a good accomplishment. So let's try that same event again with this new car. I can see there is some difference in the car, but let me check it out in. Yes, definitely there is a real good difference. So I think we will have a good chance now, at least. Where is the seasonal event? I think this is the seasonal event, right? Yeah, let's fast travel there, try to do it once again, and hopefully this time we will win. And if we win this event, we will then use the same spec on the car for the remaining 2 events as well for this championship. Still not a great result, but at least second. So still this car is not able to perform really good.
Lovely. I mean, how could you not get airborne in the Nomad? It weighs about as much as my hanky.
Let's see, we can attempt the next challenge and we can try to win those events at least. So I'll just select seasonal event so that I have only those events visible on the map. So this is one of the events. This is a cross country event, which is kind of a circuit racing event only, and there is a third event here. This is also a circuit race. So let's try this one first and let's see if we are able to win. We will be in a good position, and if we are not able to win, then let's hope that the guy who is at the top doesn't win. So let's see. Okay, so this event we were able to win, and this looks like really good at the points table now. We are at least 4 points ahead. So okay, this is really good. Now we have a 2-point lead overall from this morph guy, and we need to make sure in the next circuit race we are able to beat him. at least by 2 points. That is one place. Okay, moving on to the next event. After which I think hopefully we should be able to get that FJ40 car and more, I think 5 points or 3 points. So let's see. And I would request all the new viewers to please subscribe to the channel. To the finish. Okay, and we have won one more championship. So at last the new tune came into good use and we won the championship by 10 points. Okay, so we can move ahead with this championship to the new championship now with our upgraded rally car. Okay, we got 2 cars. I already have a trail cat, but we also got FJ40. So I think before moving forward with the new championship, let's also see if we can. Oh, we also got this Honda trophy because we have completed 20 points. So let's collect that as well. And before we try this in retrospect again, which is I think this one, right? No, this okay, this is a different series. Yeah, this is the in retrospect series. Before we move ahead with this, let's try to select our car again and let's try to validate it against the other tunes that are available, because if we have a better option available, we will definitely go with that instead. Because we are not sure what kind of events will be there and what kind of drivers we will get. Okay, so do you have Bugatti? Yes, I have a Bugatti. I have a Bugatti Divo and a Bugatti Veyron. So if you want, I will choose it, but you will have to wait a little bit, because in this championship I can only take this car. So once I complete this, I can definitely choose that Bugatti. So next tune, okay, this one just increases the top speed, 0 to 100 is less, power is more, weight is increased. Okay, and okay, looks okay. This is another one. No, overall I can't see that much difference, only in braking. Okay, this is totally different. So I think okay, this one looks little bit better, because off-road capabilities and everything is reduced, but we have speed. But I'm not sure what kind of okay, it also has good launch. So let me pick this car, this tune instead. I think this will much better suit for this championship. And let's go to the championship event and let's try to race with this car. Hopefully with this tune I think we should be able to win it, because last time we were not able to compete at all with this car. So hopefully this new tune works for us. And I think it might, no, it also has 3 different races, so okay. So this is I think a dirt race or a cross country racing event, not a circuit race, but okay, let's see. But I think this car is still not enough, because the handling is very poor, and you can already see those 2 guys are just flying away. I'm not sure why I'm not able to choose these cars. Like the racing Puma which is in front of me, I can easily select that car. This is much better car than what I have, but I don't know why they have this kind of restriction on this car. Maybe I didn't properly tune it to the correct spec, and that is why it was not giving me an option. But in the restrictions window I was only able to see this car. But okay, let's see if I'm able to continue like this. I will be able to win it, but then we'll have again like 2 more events that we have to win with this car, which has like that this pathetic handling. Okay, the first event we were able to win, so this is looking good with respect to this car's performance. So I think there is a hope that we can win this challenge. So currently we have a good lead, and let's see what kind of other challenges we have in this series. So let's go to the next one. This is also a trail. Okay, this is good, and this is a scramble, so this will be the circuit race. So let's go to the second event. If we can win this, we will have a much greater chance of winning this whole championship, because the third one we can try to win, of course, but if we are not able to win, at least we can try to score second or a third place. second race down, and now we are at a very good place because we have won 2 events out of the 3, and hopefully in the third event we should get good points. So you see we have around 8 points lead overall. So the last event should be easier. So let's travel to the last event. Okay, we are already at the last event. So let's hope we win this as well, and after this you guys can let me know in the chat what you want to see. Do you want to see a eliminator challenge, or you want to see a racing event or a street racing event, any specific car? Because I see in the chat someone asked for a Bugatti, so the next race we will pick up a Bugatti Divo after this, and then you can let me know if you want me to do a eliminator challenge. We will definitely do that. So let's start the final race for this championship, and let's hope we win this. second championship win of the day, and I think 3 or 5 more points. So we had a good margin here, at least 14 points ahead of the second place. And we got the prize as well, the Lancer Evolution. So when we now go to festival playlist, we can see that we have collected around 29 points. We are just short of 11 points for our Veloster N, which I already have, but it will be good to have one more. And I have completed just like all but one. This Fresh Prince is still pending, and we have few more other Hot Wheels related seasonal championships. So this one is totally waste. I can't see any option to report it. And then we have a trial, which let's see if we are. This is really difficult because you can already see it has 10 points. So let's see how much we can cover up in this particular season. Let's move on to the next thing. So first let's collect our accolades, and then we will move on to the next race. So I'll pick up Bugatti Divo as requested in the chat, and you guys can let me know after this race, do you want me to do more races or you want me to do an eliminator challenge. And we'll remove the filters, and let's go to this
Turn around
street
when
race.
it is safe to do so.
After driving that car, this feels very different. Like it has a lot of speed as well as really good handling as compared to the Mitsubishi that I was driving
400
right now.
meters. Turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
So I seen new people joining the stream, so welcome guys. We are racing with the Bugatti Divo in the street race where it's raining a lot, so this is a bad sign because the car will slip away a lot. And we have AMG 1 as well in the race, which is really a good car in like all aspects. You can already see the speed of that car. I think because of the tires, this car is was going everywhere, and I've noticed this with this car mostly. If you have a storm or it's raining, generally this car is not good at handling. Let's take one more car which I used to drive in the earlier live streams that I had. The old viewers might remember that car. I have changed the livery on that car, so I'm not sure if you will be able to recognize it or not. So it's the Ferrari F40. It has a 10-speed gearbox, so it's upgraded to a really good spec. So let's race using this car now, because it's been very long since I drove this car, and even this car tends to get very aggressive, and it can easily lose control when not driven with proper concentration. So I'll have to just take care of such kind of bends where we can have these kind of issues, but okay. I'll take a simpler route for this car. So let's do this sprint.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
If you guys have any other cars in your minds, you can just suggest in the chat. I'm thinking more about McLaren F1 or the AMG 1 that I might use as my next car.
Recalculating route. In 200 meters, turn right. In 100 meters, turn left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. Recalculating route. You have arrived at your destination.
So let's do our last race for today with the Ferrari F40. It has a really nice livery, and we can see more F40s and since it's the storm season, all the races will have rain in them, which is bad. So this concludes our stream for today, guys. Thanks a lot for staying in the stream, and I hope you like the stream, and we'll be continuing more streams like this in the future. Please check out our channel, which has a lot many videos for Forza Horizon 5, Minecraft, PC building, VM installation, playing old and retro games, and the list goes on and on. So please do check out our channel. Please subscribe to my channel, and we'll be coming up with such content more in the future, and also with more LG, like Logitech, sorry, not LG, Logitech G29 gameplays as well. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next video.